show you guys in a minute.
I haven't gotten bitten once.
Stared at me for a good 30 seconds and scared the crap out of me.
Big difference.
I just whispered. What do they call that? The supermoon. Hey guys, it's your old friend the Crypt Keeper here with another episode of Paranormal Encounters. Tonight, right in our own stomping ground, Waterford, Connecticut, we got a case right on Clark Lane Road. Now this family, we've gone to other homes they've lived in before. This is a brand new place they just started living in a couple of years ago, and they called us back in because they were having more paranormal occurrences. Ghost magnets are what we call them, families that just seem to drag spirits wherever they go. And these are different spirits than their last place, so figure it out, probably never will. But credible case, a lot of evidence, a lot of stuff to go over, so here we go, check it out. Waterford, Connecticut. Now, did I get all three of the names correct? Brian? Is that your name, buddy? Would you mind telling me how old you are, Brian? I'm guessing you're probably about 17, 19. Rosanna, was this your home at one time? Did you live here? And did the older gentleman get to tell me what his name was? Now, is there 4 of you in this home?
Would you like us to start down in the basement?
Huh?
Start down in the basement?
Yeah, if you two want to go, or even if both the 3 you want to go down there, check it out.
You got one of each.
Freaky down there. I'm just going to sit up here for a little while.
Where is it?
I imagine it's down there.
This
yeah.
door right here in the middle?
Yeah, just
that looks
stay
like
out
a
of
linen
this
closet.
fun room.
This one?
No. Oh yeah.
That's...
Sure. If there's anyone down here who'd like to say anything, I've got something in my hand you can just speak into and we'll probably be able to hear you. Are there any kids down here? Get anything with the tubing?
Not yet. I want to know where this well is.
Yeah, the open well with the surrounding it there.
I don't have a flashlight.
There's an orb in here.
Hmm?
I saw an orb.
There's something down here, or
Yeah,
someone
sorry.
down here? Is the area maybe around that way, or is it through that door maybe? There's a door
I
there.
don't know. I don't want to be following them around.
It's sealed off.
I wonder if it's got an
Is it
engine.
right here?
Behind you, there's a door.
Yeah, but it's-
Yeah, just don't step on anything. Nope.
No.
That's the exit to the outside.
I think it's like right here.
There's another one. Feel free to open up to us at any time. Say what you have to say.
Can you tell us where the well is that we are obviously missing? It's probably right in front of us too.
I imagine it's on the other side of that wall where we're not supposed to go.
Listen to show me where it is.
It should open.
Then you probably start over here.
Well, I have a K2 in my hands. You could come up to it and set the lights off. It'll go all the way to red if you come really, really close. It's kind of fun to play with.
If there's someone or some people down here, are you down here because you're stuck or you want to stay here?
Does anyone play this piano? Oh, it doesn't work.
Oh, no.
That'd probably be cool if it worked.
Why does that woman who screams scream?
Oh yeah, that must be where the,
Sugar burger?
yeah.
If it's static like that, there's something.
I wanna see how high it goes. Oh yeah, that goes up really high. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty high right there.
What do you think?
See?
Caught a couple of orbs.
Oh yeah, that
Little
camera
small
catches orbs really well.
Okay, so we're going upstairs if there's anyone who wants to follow us.
What do you think about it down there?
The, what do you call it, what's it called? The secretary. But the circuit board thing that's down there, you open up the door,
Yeah.
goes all the way to red.
What's that, the water?
The circuit breaker.
Oh, circuit breaker.
Yeah.
Goes all the way to red.
All right,
so
man, we'll go
it's-
down there a little later, because that might be where they're getting a lot of their energy
Yeah.
from too, you know? All right. So what do you think? Anything, was it quiet when we left? After I left the other day? You get anything else, or?
Maybe a couple of footsteps, nothing real big though.
Okay. Mel can be on camera, but if the kids kind of walk out, kind of shoot it away from them. All right, let's see. Maybe we should sit in the kitchen for a little while. They don't seem to be bothered by the light, though. Some spirits don't like it when it's too light, but for some reason they're kind of cool with it. What's that?
That's me hiccuping.
Huh?
That's me hiccuping.
No, that ting, ting, ting. Did anybody catch that?
I heard it. It sounded like it came from you, but I thought it was just.
I
like
thought maybe
hiccup.
it was this, you know, like,
Oh,
you know how
maybe.
when the, yeah, but it's,
Like, no, it wasn't the same
No,
sound.
no, it was a
did
different
anybody hear the
pitch.
ting, ting, ting?
I did.
I heard it.
Yeah.
What was that? Did you recognize the sound?
No, I thought it was him. I thought
Yeah, it
was his
sounded like
grandma.
he was coming from you, but yeah, I don't know.
But it was definitely wasn't a throat clearing, it was a ting, ting, like,
Yeah.
like on glass
Yeah.
or... Alright, let's just pop down to the kitchen.
I'll turn this light out too, so that you guys.
Well, that'll also make it easy for you to tell if either one of those light bulbs gets
You guys
disturbed in any way.
interested in doing anything with those vehicles? Please feel free. With the car. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna have Nicole put her little audio device down. And we're gonna try to see if we can get you guys to use this thing. This is a toy. Zachary, you wanna play with this toy? Zachary, you can use this thing to try to talk through. Is that your name? Is your name Zachary?
I heard Brian.
You heard Brian? That's right. Did you guys ever hear of Austin? No. Brian, are you like 18 or 19? You seem like you're like still a teenager. Are you still a teenager? Zachary, how old are you? It's only 7. Did you say 7? Is Rosanna in the room with us? Rosanna? That wasn't. Rosanna, are you Italian? Siciliano? Are you Spanish? See, the loud ones are just the radio company. Hey guys, is Rosanna here with us now?
They're definitely here. I can see them passing behind Nicole.
Really? What do you see, like 2 or 3?
They're 2 separate orbs.
Okay. That's it. All right, is it Brian
Passing in this direction.
and Zachary that are here with us? Rosanna, are you here too? Now too? Rosanna, could you say something to let us know you're here? Say hello. Brian, you didn't tell me your age. Could you tell me your age? Zachary, did you say you didn't know Austin? You've never met Austin? Zachary, is this your home? Did you live here when you were around before? Or did you follow the children here? The upper dial is where I don't usually now I call. Are you guys still here with us? That's how you know. Yeah. That's like Brian. Brian's very sarcastic. Brian, you didn't tell me how old you are? I'm going to just make up an age if you don't want to tell me. I'm going to say you're 19. Yeah. What was that?
Kind of sounded like it said like ask me more or has to be more.
Ask me more? Maybe.
I don't know, that's what I thought.
Brian, is this your house that you lived in? You're awful young to be, you're a young guy. What happened to you? You have a motorcycle accident or something? You ride a motorcycle, Brian?
Oh, just right now.
No. You're old enough to you're old enough to drive though, right? Were you old enough? What?
Yeah, I heard that.
How about your buddy Zachary? Is Zachary 7 like we're guessing? That was definitely worse. Did that say I'm Tom?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard
I
dot
heard it
com.
Was that the older gentleman saying your name?
Yeah, I heard it earlier.
.com, like,
Oh, good, .com, yeah.
Maybe that.
yeah, Travossi or whatever
Okay.
the commercial was. It's kind of high up in the numbers too.
Was it high up? Okay.
Yeah, it was up like 105, so.
All right. What's the older gentleman's name, the fourth person here? Is there 4 of you in here? Ryan, is there 4 people in this house, like yourselves? That sounded like yep, didn't it? So there is 4 of you, right? What's the other gentleman's name? The one that hangs out with Rosanna. Rosanna, is that your husband? Ryan, is that Rosanna's husband? Maybe it's not. Is Rosanna Italian? No? Is Rosanna Hispanic? Spanish? Could be Greek, or Portuguese. Rosanna, why do you scream a lot? Rosanna, what gets you so upset? Does the older gentleman give you a hard time? Does the older gentleman give you a hard time, Rosanna? Is that why you scream? Now what happened, Rosanna? Tell me what makes you scream so much.
You miss it?
What's that?
I was asking her someone if they miss him.
Did something happen with one of your children that upset you, Rosanna? Are any of you people related? Tommy? That was weird. That was an odd voice. Brian, is Zachary related to any of Rosanna or the man? Or you? This for too long. We'll try it later. I want to go back in that basement. You want to grab that? You got a key too? Cool. I really want to get down here and kick the lights out. The lights at the top of the steps.
The lights are on the other side of the wall at the bottom of the steps.
Oh, okay, cool.
However, I cannot turn off the ones.
Come on down, folks.
Yeah, neither one of those shuts off the other one.
Oh. Did you say they shut off?
I didn't.
Oh, I think
I couldn't
they
find
Door
them.
up there.
Here, I'll go check that. It shuts off.
So we're back down here. It's another opportunity for you to show to us that you're here, or say something to us in this little white box in my hand, or step in front of the camera,
Or
or
you could make this K2 go off. Make the pretty lights light up. What did I just step on? That's
Lego.
Lego.
Oh, I was trying to figure out how to turn the lights off down there. Huh? On the...
the ones in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some right here.
Those are the ones we just tried. They don't
Okay,
work.
I already tried.
I'm wondering if that was the older man. Because I think they said that there was 4 of them in here. So that would make sense. And it's really thick down here all the time.
Ah!
What?
There's the switches.
Well, we have enough light to get back upstairs on our own. Is that your name, sir? Is your name Tom? We just want to find this information out so we can tell these guys, you know? I mean, if they're gonna be living with you, at least, you know, it'd be nice if they knew what your names were and all that stuff, you know? Brian, did you get a chance to tell us your age? Zachary, what's your last name? Can you say it in Nicole's recorder?
It feels like you're near me, so feel free to speak into the little white box.
Whoa. Did anybody catch that?
I heard that too.
Did anybody catch that?
Yes, I heard.
It sounded like it came from in here.
And there's nothing but a water heater.
I know. Zachary, was that you, buddy? Dude. I bet you the recorder picked that up too. Let me run upstairs and make sure with heard that the kids didn't just scream out real loud. Wow, that was cool.
That's a shadow. Oh, yes, shows your face on here. Very cool. Blink detected. Blink detected. You blinked. Oops. That's alright.
Her kids are sound asleep. That was awesome, Zachary.
Can you do it again? Yeah, we want to hear it louder.
I did put that on record, didn't I, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Bad having it. Getting like so stoked. Anybody want to smile as I take a picture in the other room there? So Zachary, when were you born? Were you born in like the 60s or the 50s? What year were you born? Was that above her head?
Sound like it.
Didn't sound like somebody walking though. It sounded like doo, doo. Brian, what year were you born? 19... I don't think you were born too long ago. I bet you were born in like the 50s or the 60s. There's some chatter from over here. Is there any way that you guys could give us like a knock on the wall? There's one of you guys that's real good at knocking things over and doing stuff like that. Who is that moves that skull around? Is that you, Brian? Or is it Zachary? Oh, that's cool as hell. Looks almost like something from Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse.
I know, I was looking at that earlier.
I love that stuff. Hold on a second. Let me just hear that. I'm seeing if I
Yeah,
knocked
you
that.
just picked something, okay.
Did the older man, is the older gentleman, did you say your name was Tom, sir? Is Rosanna your wife?
Goes the train.
No.
Oh.
No, right over here.
That's true.
It sounded like a male saying no. Did you say no, sir? Did you say no? Rosanna's not your wife? Did you guys just all meet at this house? You didn't know each other before that? Brian, you like watching the TV? What's your favorite show you like to watch? You like watching cartoons? You ever get to see SpongeBob? Zachary, do you watch cartoons in the living room?
Through it.
Yeah.
It's not as well insulated.
Yes,
It's older.
that's the weird thing, because normally the older homes where the people have come from the 17th and 18th centuries, 19th centuries, they're usually not as good with the electronics as some of the modern people,
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you guys get a chance, jump in front of Marissa's camera. She's got a really cool camera. It's called Full Spectrum. It takes a lot of different light sources, so we might be able to see you. That's why I think Brian's still a teenager, because he's kind of in that like sarcastic mode.
Yeah.
Like, did you see the red light? No. You see the red light? No. Turn the screen back on.
Yeah.
I think he's like between 17 and 19. Zachary, do you like playing with the kids? They're probably just about your age, right? Zachary, did you ever meet that kid Austin that's like you? He's Melanie's nephew. I guess he got accidentally shot with a rifle when he was like 7. And his brother has been a mental case ever since then. Did we just hear a knock again?
Yes,
Like another 2 taps?
yes,
Did anybody make a noise that would have...
no.
Is that one of you guys tapping? Are you guys glad we came here to find out about you? I know, Brian, I know you're probably not. You're probably like, no. But I appreciate you hanging out with us anyways, buddy. You seem like a cool dude. Do you know what I mean by cool? Are you from the area that you know the word cool?
We have a orb right in front of you.
Okay. Do you come from like the 60s, Brian? What's your favorite car, Brian, from when you were like back when you were a kid?
That's just exactly what I was over.
What did you like? Did you like cars from like the 50s and stuff? Like what's a really cool car from back then? An Impala, Chevy Impala, Camaro. Do you remember Camaros? Oh, those are 70s.
Bel Air.
Oh yeah, the Bel Air.
And Monte Carlos back then? Not yet.
What car, if I could buy you a car right now, Brian, what would be the favorite car I could buy you? Mustang? Mustang just came into my head.
I was gonna say, do you want to ride in style on a horse?
I'm thinking he's probably from the 50s or 60s. Because he's kind of got that attitude. He doesn't call me sir. A lot of times kids from like a long time ago, yes sir, or just have more of a polite. He's got that lax kind of 60s, 70s feel to him. Zachary, it's hard to tell when he's from. Now Zachary is also a very popular name throughout time, I believe. So it's in...
It's a biblical name.
Yeah, so he could be from any period. But I don't think these guys are from too far back. Are you guys all from the 20th century? In other words, were you guys all born in the 1900, I mean like 1910, 1920, 1930, so on? I gotta check that. That was just somebody running it, I don't know if that was...
I don't know if there's stairs right above that. Maybe the cat was running down.
That's what I was thinking. anyone walk up to my little K2, I want to see the lights be all pretty.
Make sure you don't want to move any of that stuff. I don't know, the kids are still sleeping. I don't know what to make of that. But I heard like, it sounded like a little kid like running across the floor. I don't know if you guys, did you guys
I
hear
heard it. I wasn't sure if maybe it was the kitty running or if it was somebody right above you on the stairs, but if everybody's asleep then...
Yeah. Huh, she didn't hear it. It's weird. Alright, where was I, guys? Brian, did you say, I know it came into my head, so I don't know if I heard it or not. Like a 67 Mustang? You want me to buy you one of those? Big supercharged Mustang, turbo, loud, obnoxious, fuzzy dice on the rear view mirror. How would you like that, buddy? Zachary, what is your favorite toy? Think about when you were like 6 years old, 5 years old. What was the best toy you got for Christmas? Hey guys, is Rosanna still down here with us? Rosanna, is your husband still with you? Or not? Are any of your children here? We offer our help to anybody that wants it. We do this every time we go to a place and you guys are around. We offer to help you guys to move on, cross over, be with a higher power. If that's something you'd like, when I review the white recorder that Nicole's carrying, when I listen to the voices on it, if I hear anybody say help me, we'll come back and help you guys to move on, only if you want to. These guys have no problems with you being here. They enjoy your company, and I don't feel like any of you guys are a threat. I'm still curious about Rosanna though, why that was me doing that. Why you scream so much, Rosanna? That's the kitty. It's gotta be, right?
I heard it again too.
Then it stops.
If that's you and you're trying to say something, can you say it a little louder?
Zachary, was that you that yelled out there over by the well? Still pretty thick down here. Not as thick, but still pretty thick. Did the gentleman end up telling me his first name? Brian, is this your house? Did you live here? Or did you just come to stay here? It's a mosquito. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. You're not sucking my blood. Is your family still alive, Brian? I don't know when you're from, but you know, if you're from like the 70s or 80s, your parents could still be alive, your brothers and sisters. If you told me your last name, I could find out who you are by going to the library, if that's what you wanted me to do. Same thing with you, Zachary. You could tell me your last name, and I could try and find out about you. Is this the town that you were born in, Zachary? Waterford? Does Rosanna take care of you, treat you like a mom? Marcy, you didn't catch that, did you? Does your camera have like a thing once you click a picture, does it go like "Rear"? No. I just heard that right here, like "Rear." Don't know what the hell that was. Things are starting to pick up all of a sudden. Guys, is there something you could do to really get our attention? To really let us know you're here? Rosanna, could you let out a scream? I mean this as a compliment when I say you have a hell of a set of lungs on you, Rosanna. There's only one person I know that screams as loud as you, and that's my daughter. I taught her at a young age, if anybody bothers her, to scream. And now she does it when I bother her. Zachary, do you ever go to school with the kids? Do you ever follow the kids to school? Hang out with them? Or are you stuck here in this house? Is everybody stuck here in this house? Or does anybody like leave the house at all? Brian, you ever just leave the house? Go for a walk somewhere? Because a lot of times people think they're like stuck. But you guys, you know, I'll tell you right now, you're not stuck here. If you want to leave this house and just cruise around somewhere, you're free to. I'm sure Zachary probably, well, unless Rosanna keeps him inside. Because I find a lot of people like yourselves think that they're stuck. Then I like them to know that they're not, so if they want to go try and visit their family or go somewhere, that you guys are free to travel anywhere you want. I think some people like yourselves think if they go outside they're going to explode or something. But that won't happen. I just want you to know that. You know, there's no reason to have to be stuck in here if you feel like you want to go outside sometime. Enjoy the sun or just go for a little stroll down the street and see all the changes since you've been in here. So did we confirm that there's 4 of you in this home? Brian, Zachary, Rosanna, and is the gentleman's name Tom? Is there anything you guys want to tell me that's important to you? Rosanna, do you have any message you want me to convey to anybody? I think they're all down here. It's like, I thought it was starting to lighten up, but now it's getting really thick again. Tom, I'm sorry, sir. Until I find out what your real name is, I'm just going to call you Tom. I hope that doesn't bother you. When were you born, sir? Were you born in The 1920s or something like that? 1910? You sound like you're a little bit older. Are you like in your 50s or 60s? Have you been here a long time, Tom? Was this your home at one time, Tom? You know what, let's cut that recorder and then turn it back on so we, I don't know if you've ever, I'll just show you where the buttons are, so that's stop and that's record.
Okay.
Just, I don't want to have a 3-hour track. It's a pain in the ass when I have those really long tracks. Now, what were you attempting with that light bulb to see if they could put so much energy in there that it actually set the light, put some...
Just to see if it emits any light at all. Same theory with the toy car.
Yeah. But I never got the toy car to work.
Right, I just
Even
hear
at
these.
Seaside they do all kinds of stuff, but something about that toy car.
Well, that's what I was figuring, these take less energy to function.
I mean, we had a guy in the basement over at the mill home when Candace was there that did a flashlight on and off thing with us for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't touch the toy car. I was like, why is that so hard for people? It's weird. It's hard to figure out how they can screw something on and screw it off. They can't push that button now. Or they can chuck a rock in a metal rod and knock it on the ground at 80 miles an hour, but eesh, weird. Zachary, do you have fun hanging out with the 3 kids? What color's your hair, Zachary? Brian, I bet you're from the 60s, aren't you? Were you born in the 50s? What happened to you, Brian? How come you didn't live to a really ripe old age? What happened to you? Was it an accident? If you don't want to talk about it, just say that. A lot of people don't like to talk about it. If I was in your position, I probably wouldn't want to either. Did somebody have an accident with the water? Did you have long hair, Brian? That kind of took me off guard, but all of a sudden the kids would go popping up out of the darkness there. I went, "What the-"
That was definitely the cat.
No, I'm talking about...
Oh, the noise I just heard. I heard footsteps go.
No, I just heard something here right before the footsteps out of the cat going... "Whoop."
Was it this?
Was it what?
Was it this?
No, it was like... "Whoop." No, it was like more... Zachary, do you like that toy over there? Do you know what the name of that toy is? What's the name of that guy? .30, so on. I gotta check that. That was just somebody running it, I don't know if it was. kids are still sleeping. I don't know what to make of that. But I heard like, it sounded like a little kid like running across the floor. I don't know if you guys, did you guys hear it? Are any of you people related? Moment here. Moment here. Moment here.
If it's not,
Laser grid stuff, unless you turn it off.
Huh?
No, laser.
This grid turned off?
Well, which one? I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's on. Batteries in this bit. Alright guys, we're going to stay for another 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to turn this on for one more little thing and see if any of you guys want to say anything else. What happened?
Oh, that's outside.
Outside? I'm going to put the audio right there. Just want to make sure that we got everything we need from you guys before we leave, because we want to be able to tell Jay and Melanie as much as we can about what happened. So we want to make sure, number one, that you guys all told us your name. Well, we already know Brian. Recording has stopped because of maximum time. Okay, I expected that was going to happen. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's all set. Alright. We're going to do one more session with this thing and see if you guys can talk to us at all. Did you see that? It sounded like a little kid going,
I know you guys are probably getting tired, but feel free to do whatever you can.
Zachary, did you just make that noise? Something on the top. Zachary, was that you? Rosanna, did you have a chance to say anything more over the audio device? Yeah, the fan's still going there. Yeah.
Are you? Okay. Yeah, it's not constant. Yeah, no, it's just every once in a while I'm getting one myself.
Hey Brian, did you tell me your last name? Brian, did you go to school at Waterford High? What school did you go to, Brian? Brian, are you still around?
Sarcastic nose anymore.
I know. I'm not getting much anymore. I find that usually a couple hours.
I'm kind of a smart aleck too, so we don't mind your jokes. Feel free to laugh at us if you'd like to. You
Yeah.
can choke through it.
Give us a little giggle. Oh, God. Brian, are you a wise guy?
Alright.
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah, that was around the number there.
Something.
Something. Are you a wise guy, Brian?
Is something better than nothing?
No, it's what? Wait.
Brian, can you tell me how old you are now?
What's your name?
Yes? No?
Now up here.
Yeah,
Now up here.
yeah,
Now up here.
yeah.
Living anywhere around anymore? You found the children here. That's our show. There's another episode of Paranormal Encounters coming right up here on MetroCast. Good night, Irene.